going to show you how a terminated employee has their resources revoked and how that's recorded, and we'll show you the reporting system to show those revoked resources. So to terminate an employee, we'll go to the Human Resource section. We'll type in the name of the employee that we want to terminate. It'll bring up their information, and you'll see the Terminate Jack Smith here, or whatever the employee's name is, link right here. So we'll click on that, and we'll select a termination date, and we'll pick this date. And this option here, check this box if you want to notify all the resource fulfillers that this person is being terminated. Most likely those who fulfilled the resources are the ones who are responsible for revoking those resources, so they should receive an email when that happens. This field right here is what will be included in the email. It's defaulted to this message, but if you want to add anything or change this message, this is where you would do that. And then we simply click on Terminate. And of course we have a warning just in case you didn't mean to do that, but we did mean to terminate Jack Smith, so we'll click on OK there. So once we do that, again, we check that box for all the resource fulfillers to be notified of that. So on the home page of each of those resource fulfillers, depending on how many resources there were, they will now have a list of resources that need to be revoked, that they're in charge of. So all they simply do is go to the home page, they'll see this list, click on the resource that needs to be revoked, and simply click on Revoke. Again, you can see what the resource is here, all the details, but again, they simply click on Revoke, put the date of when they're revoking this resource, and click on OK here. And again, if there's any notes that they need to enter, they can enter those in this field, and they click Submit. And that's the simple process of revoking a resource. This person had 2 resources, so we'll revoke both of those, and then I'll show you exactly what that looks like in the reporting system as well. Click OK here, submit that. It gives a nice timestamp. Okay, so all the resources have been revoked. You can see that in the recent activity here, the last 2 resources here for Jack Smith. And then if we want to see a report on terminated employees, HR reports over here in the Human Resources section. If we click on terminated employees, we can see that these employees have been terminated recently. Jack Smith here is the one we just terminated, effective date of July 22nd. And you see that they had 2 resources, and 2 resources have been revoked. So they are complete. You can click on that if you'd like and see what those resources were. It shows you all the details of those resources, when they were requested, who fulfilled those, fulfilled by, when they were revoked, and then who revoked them. Now there's another report that you can run in the auditor section. This is for the auditors that want to run the reports to make sure that those resources have been revoked, that there is a trail showing that information. And you simply run the terminated employees report, and whatever the date is, whatever time frame you're looking for, simply put those dates in here, and we'll click on Submit here, and it will bring up everyone that has been terminated within that time. Of course, that can be HTML here, or that can be downloaded as a CSV file that can be opened in some spreadsheet program. So that's the simple explanation training on how to revoke a resource, how to terminate an employee, and to make sure that those resources are revoked and accounted for.